want to know where I want to know where that comes from. Like Afrobeat uses it, South African house music uses it, Afro Luso uses it, Gom uses it, Maskandi uses it. It's the same thing, but sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. I still don't know where that beat comes from. It creates this like interest in trying to find out how other African artists make their music. Even with like Afro Luso, like I would hear it in Nando's spaces, or I'd hear it when I'm in Mozambique. I'm like, kind of sounds like home, but it's also different. And I'm like, where does that come from? We're trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to do what Nando's is doing, like with regards to taking African art to the world. That in itself is inspiring even for me in my career. I feel like it's the same like ethos. Trying to form that bridge between the traditional music and where we are currently right now. Nando's does that through the music in restaurants. I do that on stage, you know? When I think of traditional music, for me, I think of guitar and big drums. But what does that look like in other neighboring countries? Because if there was no borders, we'd be in the same place. People use the word discovering, but I'm not really discovering someone. You know, you don't discover someone. You just find out that they're already doing something that's dope.
Hey, my friend Muzi, how are you, man?
We've been talking about the music that we hear at Nando's, like the Afro Luso stuff. I want to follow the trail back to Mozambique.
There is a big festival coming this Friday, man.
Wait, it's this week?
Man, it's literally this weekend, so you have to be quick.
I guess we're going to Mozambique, bro. Okay. I guess we're going.
How are you, man?
Yeah, I want to see the vibe, bro.
Yeah,
I want to get the vibe.
Man, this is the perfect time.
There's no better opportunity than a festival, you know, like being able to go see other artists.
Yeah.
I wanna meet people.
Yeah, I will introduce you, man.
I don't understand like some of the rhythms, but I wanna learn, you know, and I think I got, you know, I know you're good. I know
you are
you're
with
dope.
the right guy.
Exactly.
You don't worry.
My name is Paulo Chibanga, and my purpose is to foster the creative ecosystem, and specifically in Mozambique. I mean, I played from Glastonbury Festival to like huge festivals, Court Festival in Norway. And I thought, you know, I have these friends, you know, around the world, this network, these things. What can I do? And I only had the name when I left South Africa, which is AZGO. And AZGO means let's go, you know? So that drive was determining for us because it was a motivator, you know? Let's go, let's do it. Because we are so in love with taking Mozambique to the world, you know, and showcasing Mozambique as well. That's top of my priority. That's number one.
And you'll see now by actually being in this fantastic city of Maputo and meeting some of the best artists we have to offer that the Mozambican music scene is about to explode.
So brother,
bro,
been a while, huh? 5 years old. So I'm gonna play you a beat now.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to do here is trying to bring some of that panza elements. South Africa is right by the corner.
Yeah, it's right. It's right here. Yeah.
Me personally, I drink a lot from the South African sound.
You made yourself vulnerable coming to Mozambique. So tell me, how do you feel, man?
I came here with like the initial thing of like, I guess, trying to find out where things come from. Like we're like following this trail of where like of why Mozambican music sounds the way it is. So like initially it's like, okay, I understand about like Afro Luso, and then I find out there's like bands. I'm finding out that like people are actually moving it forward. So as much as like we have an idea of the history of it, like it's so exciting for me to see like a younger generation be able to take it and then continue to evolve it. And that's why I wanted to like even like for us to even talk about it, because you embody that.
Everybody wants to explore what's out there, but they don't want to lose identity. It's interesting because although you have people, let's say, making Afro tech, Afro house, piano, you know, but they still bring some of their roots to those genres, you know. And everybody's so aware that even if they cross the border, they need to carry the flag, you know?
Yeah.
I always make sure that when I'm working with someone, he brings like his roots.
Yeah.
So even the language, I want him to sing in his local language.
Yeah.
Because for me it sounds so beautiful.
Yeah. It becomes like a more honest like expression also. Yeah.
True. And also, it shows who I am, you know? Because this is me.
Yes.
Although I don't speak very well, but this is me, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't wanna run from my roots.
Yeah.
So this guy, he has like this beautiful voice. He sounds like he's from like Congolese and stuff like that. I mean, you're here. Even if I do like an American genre, let's say, I still bring my Mozambican and African sound to it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's easier for me to be Mozambican. I don't have to force it.
Exactly.
I don't have to force it, so I just have to be who I am. Yeah, man, basically, this is the Mozambican sound.
Yeah.
This is what we're up to. So yeah, man, welcome to Mozambique.
What is this?
This we call Mbira.
Mbira.
You have like three combinations of sounds here. You have from this case,
Okay.
and then you have from this a box of resonance,
Okay.
which is this fruit you call it masala from the bush.
Can I play?
Yes, wait, well, you have to. So you have to hit a little bit,
A little bit harder.
hard.
So how long have you been playing it for, man?
Since child, because
Yeah.
I'm coming from a family,
Yeah.
which they are musician.
It's so
Yeah.
it's so cool that it comes from like a place of like fun. I guess what the thing that I always try to like capture in my songs, and then right now I'm at a point where I'm trying to get like inspired by like my other brothers and sisters from other like African countries, because I've noticed that like the rhythms are very similar.
Very similar,
You know,
very
they're very-
common, and then we understand the expression and
Yeah.
feeling. When people see this instrument, they think that okay, it's a traditional instrument, and then just play traditional.
Yes.
And then they forget that this is a musical instrument. They
Yeah.
also can just play whatever.
Whatever.
As you just playing computer, but you
Yeah.
also can just do like
whatever
This
that
this
makes
instrument also can do that.
Yeah,
That is what I'm doing. You know, not only tradition just to keep, and then just teach, just to give others that didn't have that opportunity to learn. You know,
Yeah.
then to know how it sound original.
Yeah. You know, it would be cool. Can you get this in studio? It messes me up, yo. In the best way possible, man. It's like my spirit goes up and I'm like, and then I can't focus. I just want to dance. I want to make this. That's my voice. Cool.
Mas se não dá, baza, baza, vai e vai, vai e vai, vai. It's good.
It's amazing, man.
Tenta, tenta voar. The thing I got most from my culture is the groovy thing, yeah? The drums and that strength that comes with the African music. That's something that I'm trying to bring, for instance, in my productions. It's the groovy thing that represents Africa and represents our sound. I would say genres that are well known now, I would say Afrobeat and the Kizomba. I don't know if you have heard about Kizomba.
No.
It's a tropical vibe.
Okay.
It's Kizomba, it's like passada,
Give me a pet. Okay.
something like that, and you dance with someone,
Yeah.
not alone.
What do you write about, like, mostly? Like, what's...
Yeah, mostly about love, about wanting about wanting to kill my boyfriend, for instance.
I get it.
Yeah, but everything that happens, there's a song, for instance. I was in a situation in which I heard my boyfriend at the time speaking to someone else. So I made a song about that. And it goes like, foi balde d'água fria te ver com ela em linha. Confirmaste todas as dúvidas e suspeitas que eu tinha.
How is that like as much as we write these love songs, right? Usually they're from like pain and heartbreak. How's that like process for you? For me, it's like really hard, you know.
Before I said to you that whenever I'm recording, sometimes I'm shaking because it's something that really comes from within. It's something that I really have experienced, so it's really personal, and sometimes it shakes my emotions. It makes me shake. It makes me nervous about it. But it's the process. Yeah. Also, I've been exploring panza, which it's a sound from Mozambique.
Yeah.
But now there's a new wave of panza. A panza, a modern panza.
Yeah, like I was with HÉLIO BEATZ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah. So I feel like Ellio is one of the faces of panza now.
Yeah.
É que tudo acontece de uma vez. O problema do pobre é que tudo acaba de uma vez. Essa cena como dói, essa cena como dói. Acontece de uma vez. Essa cena como dói, acaba de uma vez.
Yo, man, your show last night was crazy, bro.
HÉLIO BEATZ, in Mozambique, people know me like HÉLIO BEATZ, esse é teu panza.
Oh,
it's my tag.
Okay. So what makes it like panza?
Okay, first of all, panza is our dancehall.
Okay.
Our Afro beat. É que tudo acontece de uma vez. O problema do pobre. A forma de se expressar é muito moçambicana. Depois temos a marabenta aqui, só 2 segundos. That's crazy. Tem toques mesmo, cenas que eu me curti, dá ficar de sul há muito tempo.
Yeah, that's the only way, bro.
Yeah,
that's the only way. The music has no borders, dog. If you listen to the music, there's Afro beats in there, there's dancehall in there, there's panza in there, there's marapenda in there, there's a bit of kwaito in there, there's a bit of, you know, it's probably like 6-7 African genres all in one, you know.
E eu não consegui fazer 100% Afrobeat. As pessoas em Moçambique dizem que estamos a sentir os toques de panza aí.
Yeah, because you're from here, so like, you're obviously gonna make it with all the music that I guess you've heard, and it's gonna be different because you're obviously making you know.
É tipo, tá no blood.
Yeah, it's in your blood. So it's like even if you made a hip hop song, it'll be a panza hip hop song. I get it.
Problema do pobre, Nando.
Everyone can dance individually if they wanted to. But why is it important to do it as a group?
Wathonyera atwakinako para yena wishuta wira etratisa we hunkumehu ekomahinyano en primer lugar eholi hielapo yana harekhalale elapo yana kuwa primero Tufo ni nani tivela porque elapo khala tampe hinakoma nikhala.
How do the drums come into play? Because like I'm hearing like these polyrhythms that I've never like heard before.
Mbira tsari wira nsayo para ukuminikare ne mamuziku ne mikini pada ne mapala renaka anakula. para uipa o kote twile. Ninipa mutsi katampe. So wa bekela tupoira ni wana neke itokoba uipa ka wira viva Mafalala. Fagikonta o Mafalala oreko Zulu porque e Mafalala e pairu enkuma artista ni erve brincadeira juntieni onipia oninia então já o Mafalala reko holo Mafalala mai.
I love the energy and I love what you guys did for us. Thank you for welcoming us. You know, it's doing so much for me, not only as like an artist, but just like as a man in the world. You know, as a father myself, like I'm learning so much. So thank you for opening your heart.
My name is May,
Yeah.
Auro Meirelles dos Marquil, e eu estudei por 13 anos contabilidade, mas desisti por causa da música, né, para fazer música e desenvolver a consciência de preservação e resgate dos nossos instrumentos tradicionais que estavam em via de extinção.
Dope, bruh.
This is called chigovia. It's come from Mozambique. It's a fruit. It's called masala.
Okay.
We used to play and then we used to eat. It's the kind of flute.
Okay.
Outros estão extintos e não temos como mais recuperar, mas temos como modificar essa consciência dos jovens aqui e da sociedade sobre os nossos ritmos e instrumentos tradicionais e danças aqui de Moçambique. Então, it's called nyanga,
Okay.
then we use it's a flute too. Trazendo um pouco mais a consciência contemporânea, né, dentro desse conjunto que é a música, os instrumentos e os elementos contemporâneos e fazer o mix, né, fazer a mistura. E esse é o MEI, né?
This is the
Mbira dizava dizimo plus.
as much as like I'm a musician, like I'm a student first, you know, like I love learning and I love going into places where my creativity gets to like be like challenged.
Yeah.
I'm 32 and this is like the first time I'm touching like some instruments that are like this, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's making me like very emotional.
Yeah, it's come from our country and our continent.
Yeah.
It's Africa now.
Yeah. Like I'm 32. I have a kid. I don't know how to teach my child. I have to go find it. And it's now I know. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're gonna teach your kids.
It's crazy, man.
Chigovia music.
Thank you, dog.
This is my gift to you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Go. Ikoto imale. 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 I think it's very important to our people to understand and the others to know like our influences, you know?
Yeah.
Believe me, Mozambique, it's like very complex.
Yeah.
In terms of culture influence. We got a lot of like, even our people doesn't know it.
Like I think it's the people that shape you. Like in all of my, like with me, like finding out about other artists, like that has been like another thread that I've been seeing. Like how your community shapes you. So
Yeah.
like the people that you meet, and then they sort of make you a better artist, and then the things that you've seen before
Yes.
sort of inform the music that you want to make. So for instance, like when we were playing like the timbila, like I was watching, seeing how you like playing it, and then I'm like, oh, let me try.
Okay.
Then I tried,
Nice.
whatever. And
So
but
you know how to play timbila now?
a little bit,
Okay.
you know.
You
a
need to
little
show
bit.
me.
Yeah, just like how I know a little bit of guitar, I know
Okay.
a little bit of drums. I know like it's like these.
Man,
little
that's
things.
good. That's good.
I guess us being so close as like countries, but the knowledge is not flowing between the countries.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost like there's this like block, whether that border is a line on a map, but it's also a mental one.
Yeah.
You know, and it's also like a creative one where we feel like maybe we can't even work with each other. But then when I'm here, I'm seeing so many similarities, which then make me connect to the place. And then I'm seeing the diversity of the place, which then makes me love it like even more, because it's like everyone is so proud of who they are and where they're from. Everyone is trying to move as one thing, because that's the only way Mozambican music is gonna get like to the world. That's the only way it's gonna be taken.
And we need that. Thank you for coming, and I need to see like the
Yeah.
results of
man.
this.
When we started this whole journey, I had the hopes of meeting other artists, making these beats with them, finding out what sources of inspirations they drew from. But by the end of the journey, it had become so much more than that. It went from just seeking the collaboration and learning about these sounds to it being about what actually connected us as people. Having the chance to not only experience this, but to record it and make a song made the whole thing a bit more archival. Like we had added a few lines in the book of African music, a book that has no limits, a book that's still filled with so many rhythms and so many things that we are yet to understand. But through experiencing AZGO Festival and seeing how people react and having a chance to infuse all of these different flavors together in one song, that's the energy I kept on going back to. The things that connect us, the rhythms that connect us.